Like we don't have enough weather problems. Yeah, let's have some snow. I don't know who pissed off Mother Nature, but they did a fine job. And what a difference a day can make. About 10 o'clock in the morning, yesterday it was snowing out here, as you saw. I'm not sure what the dogs have up there. Anyway, yesterday it was snowing, looking pretty bad and depressing. And today, blue skies and sunshine. Not gonna be out in the field today, it's just too darn wet. But here after a while, gonna be, our bin site, or one of them is right over there. And I need to go over there and put up a bean auger. A little breezy out here in places. But we're not gonna be in the field today. Get that auger put up, that's about all we're gonna get done today. It's pretty wet, but I imagine tomorrow we're gonna be out in the field. Or I imagine we're at least gonna try getting out in the field tomorrow. Move the go-karts out of here so I can park my pickup down here. I like to park it down here if we're gonna be in the field. Instead of leaving it outside every night, might as well put it inside. Well, the bean auger got put up and we are going out to the field in the morning. About 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning, I think Dad and I are gonna take the combine and auger wagon down to a farm that is, I don't know, 5 miles, a little bit southeast of here. Get that stuff down there, get the tractors out, wagons hooked up, and then we're gonna be hauling some corn up to that bin site over there. Our other bin site, which is up over the house, it's across the field. That one isn't, that one's not ready yet. We have to put up the auger yet, but as wet as it is right now, we're not 100% sure we can even go tomorrow. Pretty sure, but not 100% sure. We're gonna see how things go. And if we get to rocking and rolling, that auger will probably be going up over there as well. We'd like to get into beans, but I think the ground's just a little bit too wet yet. Plus the beans tend to soak up moisture more than the corn does. Shut the damn heater off. But it's supposed to be sunny and dry here for a while, and I imagine we're gonna get to cranking on beans here just as soon as we can. We need to get them out of the field. So it looks like harvest is cranking up again. Well, it never really has cranked up. We're gonna get started back in the field tomorrow morning, and the way the weather looks, we're going to be able to continue with harvest for quite some time. See you in the morning. Tuesday morning, and we're gonna go combine some corn. Let her warm up here for a few minutes. Bright sunshiny day today, 36 degrees outside right now. It's supposed to get up to almost 60 today. I've just got to get the tractors out this morning, get them hooked onto these two wagons. Dad's down getting the combine out, greasing it and everything, and kind of off to a little slow start this morning, but we'll get it done. Okay, got the wagons hooked up. Time to go! Going right up here where these trees are. The driveway in there, and we're gonna be combining right on the other side. Be there in a minute. Guess I got here a little bit early. I can't quite pull in here and get turned around, but that's okay. I'll just sit here in the driveway till he opens it up a little more. I'm not sure he's going to make it back down to this end. And he's going to come up here and just make a place for me to turn around. It's way too wet to be pulling a wagon around out in the field. Alright, got all this running, everything looks to be good. Let's see what the moisture is in this corn. And I need to empty that and that. Alright, make sure that's empty. That is. Let's see. Alright, once that's done, fill the hopper. 18.4. And away we go back out to the field. Just like the other day, I don't know if you can see them both with this camera. Got the auger wagon out. Just because we can't pull these wagons out in the field. It's too mushy and muddy out there. Tires on these wagons would just sink down in and you didn't. Anyway, like I was saying, you just can't pull these wagons out there in the field right now. It's just too muddy. They'd end up just sinking down in the mud and you'd end up being stuck. So we're having to fill the auger wagon out in the field and then bring it up here and fill wagons. Doesn't make it a whole lot of fun doing this because you end up just sitting here. But it's a beautiful day, the sun's out, temperature's pretty nice out, probably in the, I don't know, low to mid 50s right now. Perfect for combining corn. We want to get into beans, but I'm thinking the beans are still just a little too wet after all this rain. They soak up moisture and Just not ready to go yet. Camera fell out. It was mounted to the windshield. It took a little tumble there. "31 miles an hour. One thing we have to do with the corn coming out of this field, which there's 3 fields to that farm, and that's the only farm we actually have to weigh. You gotta weigh them. So this is how you do that. You get your ticket and slide that in there. Pretty simple. All you gotta do here is press in, and it prints it. Wagon weighs 46,900 pounds. We'll tick it out right what farm it is, so on, and then when we're empty, we weigh it back. Get the old 40-20 crank in the auger. Again. Back here, roof auger, still taking wet corn out of the wet bin, going over here to our drying bin, and it's gonna get pretty loud up here. This is our, got a air pump basically that pumps air through these tubes, which transfers corn into all these bins. Need to check and see how full this wet bin is. We'll catch up on it here after a while, but as long as we have those roof augers going from unloading the wet corn into the drying bin, should be able to go for quite a while yet. Climb up here and see how full we are. Shoot, a lot fuller than I thought. One ring down from the top. We're not going to be able to put much more in that. It's getting pretty darn full right now. Go back in here and weigh this wagon back empty. And to do that, you got the loop number or load number, whatever you want to call it. This is 16. Put the ticket in there. Hit out. I'll say loop 16. Enter. Print. We're 46,900 pounds full, 9,100 pounds empty, 37.8 net. And here we go again. So gonna take a few loads into town, and then we're gonna haul some more into our wet bin once it transfers some over and we have some room in there. Well, the sun's starting to go down. At least we're making some progress today. This will be the last load that goes to town. Then we're going to haul to our wet bin, which I think is not going to take very much to get full. And then we'll have to call it night. Probably have a couple more hours left. Well, we're about ready to call it a night. It's pretty wet out here. Seems to be getting wetter. Don't know if some moisture's coming up after dark or what. Tractor pulling the auger wagon was spinning pretty good, and you just can't see them after dark. Can't see the wet places. So we're gonna fill that wagon there, and then fill my wagon, and take that in, unload it. We're gonna call it a night. And there goes that one, headed into the bin. And I'll be full here shortly. Take this in. That's pretty much gonna be it. And my battery's about dead. That is gonna do it for the night. Heading for home. I'm gonna be out in the morning. We're gonna combine some corn in the morning, and then we're gonna switch over to soybeans. So give this video a big thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll catch you next time. Bye bye.